Whoever knows my commands and keeps them is the one who loves me. From John's Gospel, that'll be a familiar verse to some of you who were in a service at St Giles Church recently when we were challenged to memorise that verse. And after struggling to remember it to start with, now I can't get it out of my head. For this thought for the day, I've been thinking about what to focus on, what's happening in the world at the moment. The mind-blowing news of the advancement of AI technology, or the discovery of a 6,000-mile long plume of water spurting from one of Saturn's moons. Too much for my brain to cope with. So this thought is at the opposite end of the enormity scale. Or maybe it isn't. Whoever knows my commands and keeps them is the one who loves me. It's a small, simple statement, but think of the effect if more people demonstrated a love for Jesus. Now that's mind-blowing. As we left the service at St Giles, we randomly picked up a slip of paper that had a challenge written on it, an act of kindness that we were asked to carry out to reflect God's love. Mine was to clean up or tidy up after someone else. And a couple of days later, I was in the community centre and there were some unwashed mugs left on the draining board. So initially I was a bit annoyed and thought, oh, who's left them there? And then I remembered the slip of paper and the memory verse. I washed the mugs up and put them away with a joyful heart. It was quite striking. I'd been changed. This tiny act didn't hit the headlines or make the news, but the feeling of being changed was mind-blowing. Our transforming God is great and small in all things and can do all things. So I pray, come among us, God, you who cast the planets into space and cradles the sparrow in her nest. Change us by your transforming love. Amen.